Alright, can everybody hear me? Let's make sure everybody can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Alright, can everybody hear me? Let's make sure. Sweet. Okay, everyone can hear me. Shut up again. Alright, let's adjust these. I don't think we need the GJ chart in here right now. So we're just going to adjust these a little bit so it fits onto the stupid screen. How's everybody doing? More idiots in the gold chat room. Chocolate Spoon being the biggest moron of them all. So we're going to trade a little bit tonight, and then we're going to mock Chocolate Spoon mercilessly tonight. So if you guys go into the gold chat room and you see Chocolate Stream in there, we are going to mock him tonight mercilessly. He deserves every fucking second that we mock him. So we will be mocking Chocolate Spoon mercilessly tonight. He deserves every fucking second of it. So, all right. So that's the game plan for tonight. Make some money, take some trades, and mock Chocolate Spoon whenever possible. He's the one in the gold chat room saying, just let me know what trade you're in right now, Iron Man, and I'll get in the opposite trades of you. So you guys can see the live terminal that's up there right now. You can see the amount of money I'm up on trades, $3,700. So yeah, we'll let idiots like that mock us all night long while we make money. But I mean, it's amazing. Let's go check out that stream. So I told him I was going to buy crude oil so that he should sell crude oil because he's a dumb piece of shit. And we'll talk to him right now. So he's a complete moron. He said he did a sell trade. So good job on that sell trade, buddy. No, we're gonna have some fun with him, man. We're gonna have some fun with him tonight. We're gonna have some fun with him. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight. Let it be. I don't know if we're gonna do that, man. I mean, again, you can tell me that, but like I said, it's my stream, and I'll decide if I want to let it be. But maybe we'll let it be. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it's kind of funny, to be honest with you. We'll see if we let it go, but he'll come in here because he's a pussy, and we'll have some fun at his expense. I don't usually. It's not that I care what people think. It's just I deal with things differently. If people are going to try and come after me, I make fun of them. That's how I deal with it. There's two ways of dealing with it, right? You can ignore them, or you can just mock the living daylights out of them. I prefer to mock the living daylights out of them and make them look like the idiots they are. That's just the way I handle things. Maybe it's not the right way to handle things, but that's the way I do it. I know. Trust me, dude. I've been doing this for a long time, man. I know you'll find idiots like that. But I just deal with it differently, right? While we're looking for trades, I just deal with it. It's pure entertainment to me. It's just pure entertainment, man. Last time I streamed, we were watching midgets box. You know, I mean, it's pure entertainment. So we got 10 minutes left. 5 minutes left on a 15-minute candle. So let's see if we have a 15-minute trades that might be happening here soon. So we'll take this down to the 15-minute chart on all these. I hate the 15-minute chart. I despise it, but Some people like it. But I mean, I'm up $3,700 right now. I'm up $3,700 right now. That doesn't suck, does it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it does suck. I don't know. I don't know what sucks anymore. I don't know what sucks anymore. Maybe I'm just an idiot. So we got a few minutes left. It doesn't look like we're going to get anything yet on here. But we'll see what happens in the next few minutes. But let's just go back and look at what that idiot's saying. He says, you there or under the, look at this, you there or under the table right now? No, I'm pretty sure I'm live right now. Look at this. Are you there or are you under the table? Oh, so clever. So clever. Such a wonderful thing, right? Are you there or are you under the table right now? No, I'm pretty sure I'm here right now. Pretty sure I'm live trading, and I'm pretty sure you're still a pussy. Pretty sure I'm right here. Told you to get your sorry ass into my live YouTube stream. Pretty sure I'm right here. Pretty sure I'm making almost $4,000 right now. Pretty sure I'm making almost $4,000 right now. And the reason I'm making almost $4,000 right now, as you can see on this US 30 trade, I sold the US 30 at what is the price I sold the US 30 at? 33,082, and it's at 32,716. I don't know what my risk reward ratio is. Like I said before, there's two ways to skin the cat. Even though people may not like skinning the cat, there's two ways to skin a cat. You either have a really good risk reward ratio, right? Or you have a really good win percentage. My strategy is based on a really good win percentage. I don't really care what my risk to reward is, if that makes any sense at all. I really could care less about that. I'm not saying that to say anything negative, but I care more about what my winning percentage, and when I know I'm going to win about 85%. I mean, I usually have like a 1 to 3 risk to reward, but risk to reward is only important if you're going to win 4 out of 10 times, right? If you're going to win 8 or 9 times out of 10, then risk to reward really doesn't matter. You can lose 75 pips, 100 pips on one trade, and you can make 50 to 60 on the other 9, and it really doesn't matter, right? Does that make sense? So I don't really pay attention to that, to be honest with you. If that makes any sense at all. Maybe I'm not making sense. Yeah, I don't pay attention to that as much maybe as I should. It doesn't look like we're gonna have anything. Oh no, no, we're gonna have a gold trade here, possibly in 1 minute. We are gonna have a gold trade, so we're gonna place a gold trade possibly here in 1 minute when this new 15-minute candle closes, and we'll see if we win on that, because that tail is longer than the body of the candle on the 15-minute. If it closes like this in 1 minute, so we're going to get this ready right here. We're going to get a new order ready. And we're going to see if we have that when that closes here in a second. So we'll be taking our first trade of the night on the live stream. And maybe Chocolate can sell it for us. Maybe he can be, there it is right there. So we're going to buy gold. Just took a position on gold based on the 15-minute. My stops I want to have probably below here at that's 1981. Because we're trading the 15-minute, we may not go that low. So maybe up here, you know what? We're going to go to 1980. We are going to do a night stop loss at 1980. But once we get up a certain amount, we're going to place our stops at break even. So originally we'll have a 100-point stop loss. I know some of you guys think that's crazy. I don't really care what anyone thinks. But once we get up a certain amount, if we do get up a certain amount, we'll place our stops at break even. But that is a 15-minute entry. I don't usually like taking 15-minute trades. My candle is usually the 1 hour candle. But it's kind of boring when you're doing a live stream. And you can only take trades once every hour. So we'll take this trade here. And we'll see how it goes. I will be right back, guys. Okay, need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, and we'll see how that trade goes. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Sorry, guys. When nature calls, nature calls. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, brother? So, anyways, when nature calls, nature calls. Can't do anything about nature, right? When you got to take a dump, you got to take a dump. There's nothing you can do about that. So you go take care of your business, come back, take your trades. Okay, and like I said, when I'm trading, we do live trading. We don't hide behind TradingView because we're not pussies. You see live trades that I'm in right now in a live terminal because we're not pussies. Call it whatever you want, man. Poop, whatever you want, man. Don't matter to me. And we get kind of nasty in this stream. We watched midget boxing the other night, and we almost got my YouTube stream banned because we were watching midget boxing. And I think that's kind of unfair, to be honest with you. I think we should be able to watch midget boxing if we want to. Don't you? I mean, I think it's kind of unfair to not allow us to watch midget boxing. I think that's kind of lame, to be honest with you. But I think a lot of things are lame. So we'll see how this trade goes, and then we'll see if we have anything. Obviously, in the next 10 minutes or so, we'll see if we have another trade. But yeah, it's nature, man. I mean, it's just nature, brother. When you gotta do your business, you gotta do your business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I ate some bad food or something. But when you gotta do you gotta do your business. You gotta do your business. And that's all there is to it. Now, we took this trade at 1990.81, and we're down a little bit on right now. And pussies like Chocolate Spoon would probably get out and run like a little scared schoolgirl if they're down a little bit on a trade. But we don't do that here. If we're down on a trade, we're okay. We're not little sissies, little sissy boys. All right, so we're not going to allow that to happen to us. We don't allow that kind of stuff to happen because we're not sissies. Okay, we don't run like little scared schoolgirls because we're not little scared schoolgirls. And to be honest with you, it's okay. It's okay, I guess, to run like little schoolgirls, right? Schoolgirls are just fine. I don't know why anyone would have a problem with schoolgirls. They're nice people. But we don't run like little cowards just because we're down on a trade a little bit. We trust the numbers because we know we're going to be right about 85% of the time. And we took 7 trades in here the other night, right? 7 trades in here the other night. All of them won. So we're just going to let this thing play out. And if it loses, no big deal, right? If it loses, no big deal. So, but we do know that Chocolate was supposed to take a sell on oil. We know he's getting his ass kicked if he did that. So thank you, Chocolate, for doing that for us. Well done. We expect you to do that because you're a loser. You'll never see people like Chocolate stream or show live terminals because they're pussies. That's just the bottom line. I'm sorry, folks, to have to spread the bad news to you, but people like him are pussies. So they do. I have nothing against them. Nothing against anybody. Oh, you know, we have to start our stream off tonight right too. We have to do the normal. We have to start it out right. We have to start out the stream right every time with this just gem. So this is how we start out every stream.
Well, I was born and raised in Scranton, PA. Lifeguard by the pool's where I spent my days. Till a dude named Corn Pop, who wasn't that cool, started making trouble at the swimming pool. So I took a chain, wrapped it around my legs. They're hairier than my other legs. Not my, but black kids would touch them. Come on, man. Then I got on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips. Made a big speech, kissed a boy on the lips. What are you looking at?
Yeah.
I wrote the damn bill. I hold the ladies tight and sniff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs.
This is the best line. First person to fall up the stairs. I love it.
Winner was me. Now I sit at my desk as a Not you know the thing. Well, I was born and raised in Scranton, PA. Lifeguard by the pool's where I spent my days. Till a dude named Corn Pop, who wasn't that cool, started making trouble at the swimming pool. So I took a chain, wrapped it around my legs. They're hairier than my other legs. Not my... black kids would touch them. Come on, man.
Yeah,
then
come
I
on,
got
man.
on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips. Made a big speech, kissed a boy on the lips. What are you looking at?
I wrote the damn thing.
bill. I hold the ladies tight and sniff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs. Ran for president.
Yeah.
I was a winner. Winner was me. Now I sit at my desk.
This is the Principesi. I love it. That's perfect. That's how you guys start out every stream like that. I think it's great. You guys start out every dang stream. Let's see what Chocolate's doing though. While we wait for a minute, let's see what Chocolate's doing. Chocolate. Where's Chocolate? Where's Chocolate? Where are you, Chocolate? Chocolate, where are you? I don't see him anywhere. He's probably listening. He's listening to this right now. No, because I would rather get kicked in the balls than trade the Euro USD. It's the most boring pair in the world. I'd rather get kicked in the balls than trade that pair. So no, I didn't look at it because I'd rather get kicked in the balls. To be honest with you. Just saying. Kicked in the balls is what I would rather do than trade that. We got to get more people in. We got to go into the gold chat room, tell them to get their asses in here. While we wait for another trade in 5 minutes. No, I would rather, like I said, get kicked in the big boys than trade that pair. US 30 is still going down. I'm up $3,900 on the US 30 because we're not pussies in this stream. Yeah, we're not pussies in this stream, so that's why we're not pussies. So, but yeah, no, I'm not trying the Euro USD, and I will never try the Euro USD because I have balls. Thank you, sir. That is a pretty sweet entry on that. I find it quite sexy. But then again, I find a lot of things sexy that aren't sexy. So, it is pretty damn sexy. All right, so we're looking for another possible entry on the 15-minute candle. So yeah, I was going to ask you about that. You said that the strategy is working out really well for you. Gee, what a surprise! The strategy actually works. I was gonna ask you about that. I saw that comment on there, and I was gonna ask you about that. But it's not surprising that the strategy works out pretty well for you. I told you guys it would work, but no one really pays attention. So I'm glad you're paying attention. That's good to hear. It's nice to hear that some people actually pay attention to someone who has a dang clue what they're talking about, who's actually traded the markets for a long time. It's actually nice to hear that someone's actually paying attention. Okay, we don't have anything on the pound yen either. So we just wait, right? I mean, we wait because we're patient. We wait because we're not little schmucks. We wait because we're patient. We wait for opportunities to buy and sell. It's pretty good. It's actually genius. Well, thank you very much. I've never, if you want to call me a genius, you can. I won't hold that against you. You might want to tell my wife that. Let her know that you feel like I'm a genius, because I don't know if she feels that way, but that's okay. So you might want to tell my wife that. I'm not sure she would share your sentiments on that, but that's okay. Do you think Joe Biden would share my sentiments on that? I think Joe Biden might. Let's see. I think Joe Biden would though. Let's see what Joe Biden has to say about the situation.
Well, I was born and raised in Scranton, PA. Lifeguard by the pools where I spent my days. Till a dude named Corn Pop, who wasn't that cool, started making trouble at the swimming pool. So I took a chain, wrapped it around my leg.
See what Joe Biden has to say.
Hairier than my other leg. Not my... black kids would touch him. Come on, man.
Yeah, come on, man.
Then I got on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips. Made a big speech, kissed a boy on the lips.
Kissed a boy on the lips,
What are you
man.
looking at?
That's the president of the United States. He's kissing boys on the
I hold the ladies
lips.
tight and sniff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs. Ran for president. I was a winner. Winner was me. Now I sit at my desk as a president. Not you know the thing.
Oh, there was some speech he gave about it. Oh my dear heaven's sakes. Oh my dear heaven's sakes, look at that. Oh my dear heaven's sakes. US 30 is absolutely shitting its pants. So that is awesome. Well done, US 30. It's absolutely crapping its pants. Well done, US 30. Thank you for crapping your pants. Thank you for crapping your pants. I appreciate you, US 30. You make my heart sing. I'm going to probably take that trade. I'm taking it. I have enough there. I'm good with the amount of money I'm making. So that's $4,300 I just made on that trade. Thank you very much, US 30. I love you. That's $4,400. I should just call it a night and tell everyone to kiss my ass, to be honest with you. So I just took that trade out. That was a nice drop. Thank you very much. Oil is skyrocketing. So we're going to close out some of these oil ones because these are oil cells too. We're just going to close out some of these oil cells. Actually, all of them. I don't care about oil cells anymore. I just made $4,400. So I'm out on all of those. So now I'm what would you call it? Oh no, I'm not supposed to take that. Gosh dang it, though. I wasn't supposed to take that gold one out, though, was I? I wasn't supposed to take that gold one out. We got in gold at right around this price, right? So we're gonna get back in gold because I wasn't supposed to take that out actually. So we're gonna get back in gold. That's the one I wanted to keep in just so we can prove that we are sexy as hell. Oh, you got in the buy. I think you got in the buy, right? On the last hour candle. Because it was a buy. Oil was a buy on the last 1 hour candle. If you guys look at oil on the last 1 hour candle, there was absolutely a buy signal on that. You're absolutely right. And you'd be up right now, right? That was absolutely a buy signal. You would have taken the buy right about where it's, I guess right about where it's at. No, not right where it's at. You would have taken the buy it. You'd be up on it right now. You'd be doing well on it. Perfect, dude. Gold is even now. Gold is up now. That's really weird, isn't it? Gold is up now. The oil trade on the 1 hour time frame, if you took that, would have been up. Gold is up. Are we not sexy as hell? Are we not sexy as hell? So, and just remember, Chocolate said he was going to take the opposite of the. I told him I was buying oil. I told him I was buying oil, and he was supposed to take the opposite, so he was supposed to sell. So remember, he got his ass kicked. So just remember, you got your ass kicked. Let's just go remind him that he got his ass kicked. Let's just go remind Chocolate that he got his ass kicked on the oil cells. You got your ass kicked on oil cells. Congrats. There you go. So well done. He said he was going to take the opposite. I told him I was buying. I tricked him out on this account. I was actually selling, so maybe I tricked myself out. But I was buying on my other account, and I can pull that account up here in a minute. I was buying on that one. So I kind of gave him a head fake a little bit. He deserved it because he's an asshole. So He deserved that because he's an asshole. So I kind of tricked him out. But that was a perfect 1 hour candle. Perfect 1 hour candle. So now you're at 92. You get to 93, 94 on gold. You'll place your stop on break even. Yeah, I usually like to get a little bit higher, maybe 30 to 40 points. But if you're comfortable with 20 to 30, then that's fine. Take it out now. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Take it out if you want to. You're almost there. But that was a beautiful trade on the 15 minutes. So we are 1 for 1 in this stream tonight because we know how to trade and they don't because they're pussies. There it is right there. So we get we'll play our favorite little thing here because when we win, that's what.
I was born and raised in Scranton, PA. Lifeguard by the pools where I spent my days. Till a dude named Corn Pop, who wasn't that cool, started making trouble at the swimming pool. So I took a chain, wrapped it around my legs. They're hairier than my other legs. Not my. Black kids would touch them. Come on, man. Then I got on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips. Made a big speech, kissed a boy on the lips.
This is our winning song.
I wrote the damn bill. I hold the ladies tight and sniff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs. Ran for president.
Why not?
I was a winner. Winner was me.
Okay, then we're gonna check something. We're gonna check something else out too. This is another good one right here. This is another one we'll play a lot if we win. We're gonna get my stream banned again tonight probably, but okay, this will be good.
Your best. Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
There it is right there. That's what we do.
Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
There you go. Right there, right? That's what we do. Losers always talk about doing their best. Winners go home and F the prom queen. That's what we do, right? Just saying. Just saying. Losers always talk about doing their best. Winners go home and F the prom queen. Right? Okay, so we got... They always talk about doing their best. We gotta play that one more time, maybe. We like that one.
Your best.
You're the best.
Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Yeah, yeah. That's what the other YouTube streamers, they always talk about doing their best. But in here, we just make money. And we go home and take care of the prom queen. That's what we do in here. And then we hang out with Joe Biden. Because we know that he ain't doing any effing of the prom queens.
I was born and raised in Scranton, PA. Lifeguard by the pools where I spent my days. Till a dude named Corn Pop, who wasn't that cool, started making trouble at the swimming pool. So I took a chain, wrapped it around my legs. They're hairier than my other legs.
Hairier than your other legs.
Black kids would touch them.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Then I got on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips.
I'm dancing.
Made a big speech, kissed a boy on the lips. What are you looking at? I wrote the damn
thing. I wrote it.
I hold the ladies tight and sniff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs. Ran for president. I was a winner. Winner was me. Now I sit at my desk as a president.
All right. Thank you, Joe. So, is there anybody that's new in here tonight that doesn't know the pattern that I talked about? Is there anybody that's new in here that doesn't know the pattern? Raise your hand, say I, or something like that. Raise your hand. And I should have obviously kept that US 30 trade in there, apparently, because that's still going. Is there anyone in here that doesn't know what the pattern is that we trade in here? My FTMO accounts go great. They're amazing. My live accounts go great. All of my stuff is going great right now. All of it. Okay, you haven't seen the pattern. Okay, so we're going to talk to you about why I'll talk to you about why it is that I took that gold trade. So in order to buy, we want a tail, Skyla, we want a tail longer than the body of the candle with no wick at the top. So you see that last 15-minute candle that formed on gold had a tail at the bottom of the candle longer than the body of the candle with no wick at the top. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay, so that tail was longer than the body of the candle and it had no wick at the top. And then you enter the trade at the opening of the next 15-minute candle, 1 hour. I usually trade it on the 1 hour time frame for me personally in my accounts. But since we're doing a live stream, we're doing it on the 15-minute candle. And it works on any time frame, any pair, crypto, stonks, Forex, futures, whatever it is. All you need for a buy is you need a tail longer than the body of the candle with no wick at the top. And so a sell would be the exact opposite, right? It would be a wick at the top of the body of the candle with no tail. That would be the opposite. That would be a sell candle. And I don't want you to take my word for it, Skyla, and all you guys that are new in here today. Go back test it, right? Go back test it. Okay? Go back test it. Okay, circle every time you have a tail longer than the body of the candle with no wick at the top at the close of that candle, and then circle every time you have the opposite. I guarantee you, no matter what, it's going to be right 85% of the time. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. FTMO goes great, man. FTMO goes great. That $4,400 you saw me close on that US 30 trade was on my paid FTMO account. So I have two $50,000 FTMO accounts that I get my 80-20 split on, and then I have a $10,000 account that I get an 80-20 split on in FTMO, and then I have my private live accounts that I trade with my own money. But I'm making really good money with my FTMO accounts, so I'm starting to phase out of putting my own personal money in there and starting to just trade the FTMO stuff, if that makes sense. There's no reason for me to trade my own money when I can trade and get my 80-20 split. I do both. I'll do both. But there's no reason. I mean, if I can make 20% a month pretty easily, that's good. How do you put a TP on it? Okay, so yeah, we can do that. So now gold is giving you a. I should have placed my stops at break even on that one. I'll let this one go for a minute. I'm not terribly worried about that. You always want to set your stops. We talked about, especially on gold, when you're trading on a 15-minute chart, you want your stops to be at break even at 30 to 40 points or pips, however the heck you want to call it. I really don't care. We talked about this the other day. So if I get in gold at 19.10, 30 points would be 19.13, right? Does that make sense? So once you're up 30 to 40 points, you place your stop loss at break even. You get up 50 to 70 points or so, your stops are at plus 10, plus 20, and then you just start scaling your stops, right? Maybe plus 20. And then you just keep scaling your stops, and then the market takes you out. Okay, at plus 50 to plus 70, maybe you move it to plus 20. If you get up maybe 80 to 100, maybe it's plus 40. Does that make sense to everybody? I scale my stops. Maybe it's plus 40. Does that make sense? And then I just let the market take me out. If the market takes me out, that's fine. I'm comfortable with the amount of money I'm making. That's all good. Okay? Because gold, if you look at gold, no matter what anyone says, if you look at gold on all the higher time frames, we do this analysis too, because the first thing I do is I go into the charts and I look at the charts. Gold on the 4-hour time frame is an uptrend. Gold on the daily chart is an uptrend, right? Gold on the weekly chart is an uptrend. And gold on the monthly chart is an uptrend. So every higher time frame chart on gold is an uptrend. I ask you guys this all the time, so the people that are new in here, is it rare or is it pretty common to have all of those time frames aligned in the same direction? The 4-hour, the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. Is it rare to have all those time frames aligned in the same direction, or is it pretty common? Don't answer that if you already know the answer. Is it rare or is it pretty common to have all those charts aligned in the same direction? Is it rare or is it common? Rare or common? We'll start playing the Jeopardy music. Is it rare or is it common? To have all of those charts aligned in the same direction. Okay, we have 1 minute left in this candle. Doesn't look like we are going to get anything, but we'll see. It's very rare, correct? It's very rare. So if you have every time frame aligned in the same direction, what do you want to do? What do you want to do if you have every time frame aligned in the same direction? What do you want to do? Do you want to buy or do you want to sell? If everything is aligned in the same direction, do you want to buy or do you want to sell? If everything is an uptrend, do you want to wait for pullbacks to buy or do you want to sell? You want to look for, you want to look for dips to buy because that's what the higher time frame charts are telling you. And again, those that have listened to me for a long time know that I've been screaming to buy dips on gold for weeks in that dumb chat room. For weeks, I have been screaming, buy dips, buy dips. Every time it dips and it gives you that buy candle, you buy the living you know what out of it. So let's go back to oil because oil was a perfect example of that. Just 45 minutes ago, you had this candle on the last 1 hour candle close. You had that candle that closed with a tail longer than the body of the candle. You would have gotten in at 119.09 and you'd be up 50 points right now. You'd have your stops at break even, right? You'd have your stops at break even now because you're up 50 points. And then if it goes further in your favor, you'd have it up more, right? You'd have it up more. I'm going to move my stops up on it. I'll show you guys this account here in a second too. I'm going to move. We're going to go to this. We'll go to this other account too, and I'll show you. I'll show you this. So once you're up 50 points or so, you're going to move your stops to break even. And then if it goes more in your favor, you're gonna do it more in your favor. That's just the way it goes. That's the way we trade. That's the way I trade. That doesn't mean that's the way you need to trade. That's just the way I do it. Oh, you air tested. Good. He's saying he's doing it on the. He's doing it on that. That's awesome. Good job, guys. That's what we want to hear. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Okay, so I'm going to open up this other one. Do this real quick. Just do this, and then oh geez, got to go through all of this. Now it's going to be blank screen just for a second. I'm going to open up one of the live accounts that I have personal money in. We'll open up this account as well. You guys will see this, and we'll go to the terminal here, and we'll open up. So that other one is my FTMO account that I just made $4,500 on. That's pretty sweet. I get 80% of that. That's not too shabby. And then that's the one I have right now. This one's, you guys can see the terminal. This is a live account, okay? And you have one oil buy that's up 100 points. You have one oil buy that's up 42 points, and you have one oil buy that's up 20. I'm going to take that one out. Okay. So I have one that's up 43, and so let's see, we're going to place our stop loss on that one at 119.02. So no matter what, we'll make a little bit of money on that. Okay, so no matter what, we'll make money on that one too. Okay, so now that's a different account that I have open right now, and we'll see how that goes. So the one is my FTMO account. That one's one of my live accounts. We'll see if we're able to make money on this. Okay. So then we'll hit back to the FTMO one. We're down a little bit on the gold trade. That's fine. No big deal. and then we'll look for another opportunity. We're not going to get another opportunity for 12 minutes, and so we'll see what happens. GJ might give us an opportunity on the 15-minute and the 1 hour, so we might look at GJ. And at this point, you just wait, right? You just wait. Just vibe. I hope your stops are in profit. I hope your stop losses are in profit and you're protecting yourself, right? If you're up 70 points, you should probably have your stop at plus 20 or so, right? So protect your profits. So far, most people booked that gold trade. I think that's a win. The oil trade of you guys, well done. Yeah, the US 30 is still melting. I'm a little bit disappointed. That 15-minute candle on the US 30 almost gave us a signal, but there was a tail end of wick on it, so I didn't take it. But you'd be up on that right now, and that'd be awesome. But we're gonna get more opportunities, so I'm not worried about that. But you would have taken that at 610, you'd be up a little bit right now. But that 15-minute that just closed 5 minutes ago would have given you a nice little trade. But we'll wait for our next opportunity. This is simple trading for you guys that haven't been in here before. It really is just establishing what the trend is on the higher time frame charts, and then looking for that candle, either the buy candle or a sell candle. It's really, really simple trading. It's not difficult. Trading isn't meant to be difficult. It shouldn't be difficult. If it's difficult for you, then you're doing the wrong thing, because it should not be difficult. Trading's easy if you'll let it be easy. Does that make sense to everybody? So let's go see what those knuckleheads are doing in there, because we know they're not making money. We know they're not making money. We know most, and again, I say this all the time. 80 to 90% of retail traders lose, right? That's just what people say, but I believe that. So again, if there's 224 people in there, 80%, that means maybe 48 people are successful in there. The other people are absolute morons and they lose. If it's 90%, then maybe 20, 30 people in there are successful and the rest of them are morons. But you get a bunch of people in there that are saying buy now or sell this or buy that. And I keep telling admin that you need to have like a validation process, like people that show that they're successful in live accounts, right? In order to call trades in there, because I've had many people come to me and say, I'm down on this trade because I listened to a bunch of idiots in that gold chat room. Okay, so we like to make fun of those people because they really have no business trading. They have no business trading. They have no business telling people what to do. They have no business doing anything. The only business they really have is they should quit trading and go get a real job. That's what 90% of the people in that chat room should do. They should just quit trading and go get a real job. And I'm sorry that I have to be the bearer of bad news, but most of them suck. And they won't get any better. Especially if you're listening to a bunch of idiots, right? If you're listening to a bunch of idiots, you honestly deserve to lose your money. And I don't feel sorry for you. If you're listening to people on YouTube that you don't know from Adam, you don't know if they're successful, you know nothing about them, and you're taking trade advice from people you have no idea who they are, they can't show you a live terminal with live success. If you're taking trading advice from those people, you deserve to lose every penny of your money, and I don't feel sorry for you one iota. Okay? If they can't show you that they're successful in a live trading account, run away from them. But most people won't, because they want to believe that these people know what the heck they're talking about, and they don't. They don't. They don't have any clue. They'll never have a clue. And it's quite interesting. So then you're going to say, well, Clay, why don't you show us that you're successful? And I would say, yeah, if I was telling you to do stuff, you should ask that of me, and I'm perfectly willing to show it to you, and I'm going to show it to you here in a second, because I'm not afraid of that. I'm not afraid of that at all. Okay, I'm not afraid to show live trades in a live terminal. Only cowards are not. Only cowards won't show you. Okay, that's just the truth, and that's the bottom line. I'm sorry if that hurts people's feelings, but I'm not really that sorry. Okay, so you can see it right here. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to make sure that you guys can see it and it covers the whole screen. All right, we can go all the way to here, I think, right? All the way to there. Okay, this is a live terminal with live trades in. Okay, we're going to go to account history. We're going to go this. I put money in this account on the 21st of March or February, excuse me. And so we'll just go from the 21st of February till now, and you can see on there to the far left profits of $1,315.84. Do you guys see that right there? I'm going to circle that. Do you guys see that? You guys see what I circled there? So deposits of right around $3,000 and profits of $1,350, plus the trades we're in right now would equal over $1,500. So that's 50% in less than a couple weeks. That's $1,600, almost $1,700. I don't know. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. $1,700 profit in about 2 weeks on that account. Well, the reason, Lewis, is because we sold oil on Telegram and we did really well, right? The last signal on Telegram was to sell oil, right? And the reason we sold oil was because of that. And then we got another one, and I did not call it, and I apologize. Like I said, I'm not going to call them all, but we called a nice sell on the Telegram chat room, and we did really well. Okay, so we didn't call oil buy, but we did really well on the oil sell, if you'll remember. But I'm not going to call all of them, to be honest with you, and I apologize, but yeah, gold is doing well now too. We did gold based off the 15-minute chart. And we did take a loss this week. We're 1 for 1 on the signals this week in the signal group, but overall we're 15 for 17 over the long run on gold, which is pretty awesome, I think. But every now and again you have losses, and that's just, again, like I said, that's part of the game. Losses are going to happen. I always say anyone who tells you that losses aren't a part of the game, you need to run the hell away from them and hide. We're going to have an opportunity on the GJ right here. I have a Telegram group, but it's a paid group. It's $199 for 3 months, and I don't apologize for having a paid group on Telegram because I'm really damn good at what I do. I've been doing it for 18 years, but it is a paid group. So just forewarning you before you ask for information, it's a paid group, and I will never ever apologize for charging because my time's valuable to me. Okay, I only have like 10 people in there, so it's not a big group. I don't make a ton of money off it, but my time is valuable to me. So if you want to be a part of that group, you pay for it. And like I said, I'll never apologize for that. We're 15 for 17 so far on signals since I started it back up, and I think that's pretty good. We're gonna get a trade on. It looks like we'll get a trade on the pound yen here at the start of the hour here in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna get the terminal ready to place that trade. We'll see where we want to place our stops, but I am going to get the terminal ready for that. If it closes here in a second. I have both. So the platform I'm using right now, it's MT4 platform, right? But what I'm using right now, this is my FTMO account that I'm trading right now. And then I also have shown you guys one of my live accounts as well. But this one right here is my FTMO account. Okay. And we're going to take this trade here in a second if it closes like this. And I think the hourly actually is closing like this too. This is the hourly on the GJ. So we'll take this trade on the GJ if the hourly closes like this. And it is going to close like this, so we're going to take this trade. Unless it dips right at this last second here. But most likely it's not going to dip, and we're going to take this trade. Most likely it's not going to dip. Okay, we're taking this trade on the GJ. Our stop losses I want to be below the swing low right here, which would be at 151.04. So my stop loss is going to be 151.70 to begin with, and we'll see how that goes. And if we lose, we lose, right? Because again, losses are part of the game. We can't avoid losses. If we lose, we lose. But the reason we're taking this trade is because that's what the numbers tell me to do. If I know I'm going to be right 80 to 85% of the time on the trade, I'm going to take the trade because that's what the numbers say to do. Does that make sense to everybody? Does that make sense? The candle, the tail was longer than the body of the candle on the GJ, so we take the trade. It's a no emotions, no nothing. We take the trade because that's what the candles tell us to do. And if you know you're going to be right 80 to 85% of the time, there really should be no emotions, right? There should be no emotions in trading at all. No emotions. You take the trade because that's what the numbers tell you to do. And if you lose, you lose. Because losses are part of the game. They put hair on your chest. I'm kidding. Like I say, I'm always joking because I don't like hair on my chest either. But you take the trade because that's what the numbers say. And if you would have taken the gold trade, you'd be up really well right now. This is MetaTrader, correct? I don't hide behind TradingView. I'm not a pussy. Okay, when I take trades, you see the live trades I'm in. I'm not like all those other YouTube streamers that hide behind TradingView because they're pussies. You see the terminals up, you see the trades I'm in because I'm not a coward. Okay, I'm sorry to say it, but I'm not a coward, so we take the trades and we don't hide behind TradingView. TradingView is all pretty and stuff and it's nice, but TradingView is for pussies. I'm sorry. But it's for pussies who don't want to show you live trades in live accounts. They just want you to pay for all their stuff. They just want you to pay for all their pretty signals, their pretty courses, and they hide behind TradingView because they're pussies. Anyone who can't show you live trades that they're in and they want you to pay for their stuff, you should really consider running away from them. If they can't show you live trades from a live account, and they want you to pay for their signals or something, you should ask them, well, let me see your live account. Let me see your live account that shows that you're successful with the system you're trading, and none of them will show it to you. I promise you. I've been in this game for way too long. They're all pussies. Okay, that's just the bottom line. I showed you a history of success in my live account. I have no problem showing you. I could show you a year of history in that account, of live trades in that account. Why? Because I'm not a pussy. Okay, I'm not a pussy. If people can't show that to you, you need to run away and hide. I could show you a year history on that account. I don't even think that account's been open for a year, but I could show it to you, and it would show profit. I'm going to look at it right now. From May of 2021. Let's go May 4th to right now. I mean, I can show all of it to you. And that's a small account, right? I mean, that's a small account. Should we do that? You guys interested in looking at that too? Because, like I said, I'm not scared to do that. How did I choose that? I just want it below that swing low. I just want it below that swing low. Grand. So the swing low was at, what was the swing low? We got in at 151. Well, I'll just show it to you. Oh, I got to open the GJ again. Market watch. It was just below the swing low, and then I wanted to have a little buffer on it. But it might be where we don't even need that, right? We might just get profit and be able to move our stops to break even pretty quickly here, but we'll see. I don't like that. I mean, it's a cool color, but we'll just go with the standard little blue there. We're gonna have to do that and then heighten the candle up a little bit. I just wanted it below the swing low at 151.04 from earlier, and then 20 or 30 points below that. It says, is it good to enter a trade in the middle of a bullish market? It's good to enter a trade if you know you're going to be right 80 to 85% of the time, right? It's good to enter a trade if you know you're going to be right. I know I'm going to be right 80 to 85% of the time. It's good to, right? If I know I'm going to be right, it's really good. I know I'm going to be right 80 to 85% of the time. I don't really care if it's a bullish market. I don't care if it's a bearish market. I could really give two flying bird donkeys about anything other than making sure that it's okay. So my stop loss on gold, I'm going to put it 1992, so I make a little bit of money on gold no matter what. So 1992 is the stop loss on gold. 1992.94. So we make 20 points no matter what, or pips, whatever the heck you want to call it. I really don't care. So no matter what, we have a winning trade on gold. The GJ is looking good. Once we're up maybe 20 on the GJ, we'll probably place our stops at break even on that one. But everything is going really well right now, guys. That's some good trading right now. And what time is it? It's 11:05. So we got 10 more minutes before we have a possibility if we're just trading on the 15-minute chart, which is what we're doing today. So we've got a little bit of time to just chit-chat. Hey, Moran, what's up? And just chit-chat while we wait for another setup. And the other thing is I don't like to sit around and look at my trades while I'm in the trades, because you're more likely to mess with them. So I like to not pay attention to them.
Lifeguard by the pools where I spent my
So we'll just listen to our theme song.
Corn pop, who wasn't that cool? Started making trouble at the swimming pool, so I took a chain, wrapped it around my legs. They're hairier than my other legs. Not my black kids would touch them. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Then I got on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips. Made a big speech, kissed a boy on the lips. What are you looking at? I wrote the damn bill. I hold the ladies tight and sniff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs. Ran for president. I was a winner. Winner was me.
Winner was me.
Now I sit at my desk.
It's the Prince of Pezzy. This is the winning song. This is how winning's done.
Scranton, PA. Lifeguard by the pools where I spent my days. Till a dude named Corn Pop, who wasn't that cool, started making trouble at the swimming pool. So I took a chain, wrapped it around my legs. They're hairier than my other legs. Not my black kids would touch them. Come on, man. Then I got on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips. Made a big speech, kissed a boy on the lips. What are you looking at? I wrote the damn bill. I hold the ladies tight and sniff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs. Ran for president. I was a winner. Winner was me. Now I sit at my desk as a president. Not you know the thing.
And this is the other one we did. This is the other one we started doing tonight too, because this is a good one. Winner. We talks about what winners do and what
Your
losers.
best.
Your best.
Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
There you go. I mean, that's just the bottom line, right? When you're winners, you get to do what you want. When you lose, you don't get to do what you want. When you're winners, you get to do what you want. And when you're losers, you don't get to do what you want, right? All right, so let's see here. The GDP is up a little bit. Everything's up a little bit right now, and we've got 7 minutes left before we have another candle close. So we're gonna rock and roll. We'll get another trade, and we'll see how we do. Hello, Mr. Gold Hunter. Hello. James, I believe that gold is going to all-time highs, but I also believe that I will trade whatever the charts tell me to. If the charts tell me to sell, I'll sell. If the charts tell me to buy, I'll buy. If that makes any sense at all. Maybe it doesn't. But I believe that gold is going to all-time highs. That's what I believe in my heart of hearts. My heart isn't probably very big. I don't know. But I believe that gold is going to all-time highs, but that doesn't mean it's not going to go down first, right? If that makes sense. So I would just say every time gold dips, you buy it. If that makes sense. Okay? We've already won on gold. We're just winners. We're winners in this chat. And we're on a GJ trade right now. And maybe we'll win on the GJ trade and maybe we won't, but that's okay. No matter what, we're winners. And winners get to do what they want. Just saying. All right, winners get to do what they want. And I like being able to do what I want. That's what winners get to do. And then we're going to take a trade on the US 30 here in a second. In 5 minutes, if we get the candle the way it is right now, we're going to take a trade on the US 30. Okay. This is the best live stream. Period. End of story. Because we take live trades. We're not sissies. Like I said, we don't hide behind TradingView. You guys kind of know the way we trade now, so I don't feel like I needed to say every second how we trade. But we're winners here. And winners do what they want. Okay, so if we're going to take this US 30 trade, this wick at the top of the body of the candle needs to be longer than the body. And I would say this 15-minute candle on the US 30, this wick at the top right now is longer than the body of the candle with no tail. That's what we're looking for. That's the candle we're looking for. If it gives us that candle in 4 minutes and it looks like that, where it has a wick at the top with no tail at the bottom, at the close of that 15-minute candle, we will be selling. Our stop loss will be above the high of the wick, and it will be above that by 30 or 40 points. So if we were to get in now, our stop loss would have to be above 32,660, and it would need to be 20 to 30 points above that. I typically just trade New York session because it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm an old fart, and I don't usually like to trade London session. I'm usually in bed. I usually trade the New York session. But I'm trading I guess this would be considered pre-London, right? Tonight I had a little bit of a wild hair, so I'm trading a little bit of the London session. But usually I would just trade the US 30. Usually I would just trade the... Oh, oil is taking a crash too, isn't it? Oil is crashing. I'm going to take one of my oil buys out for 100 points and then play the game after that. We're about to get stopped out on gold in profit, so that's okay, right? Getting stopped out in profit on gold is perfectly okay because we're in profit. And we'll see. We might get a sell on gold here on the 15-minute. Oh, that's the hour chart. Let's go to the 15-minute because, well, don't you freaking do this to me now, oil. You son of a gun. I took one of them out, of course, and now it's going back up on me because oil is you're a little punk. Every time it goes down, though, you should be buying oil because of the situation going on in Ukraine. You have a complete madman Putin doing crazy things, and it's disgusting. And if we had a president in the United States that had any balls, we would take care of Putin. But since America has a president that is more worried about how many times he has to change his diaper, we can't help him. And it's sad because those people are getting annihilated by a madman. And it's completely sad. He's a war criminal. He's a punk. He's a tyrant. And if America had a president that had any gonads or balls, There's no way Putin would be doing this. If President Trump, whether you like him or not, if President Trump was still the president of the United States, there's no way in hell that Vladimir Putin would be doing the thing he's doing right now, because Trump would bomb him back into the Stone Age, and that's probably what should happen. Probably should take out Putin, bomb him into the Stone Age, because what he's doing right now is genocide, and it's disgusting. But we have a weakling in the White House. So as an American, I apologize to the world for this sissy that we have in the White House, because the world deserves a better America, and right now you don't have it, and it's sad. Okay, so anyways, my rant is done. There's no way we're taking this trade on the US 30 right now. So I'm going to enter a trade on the US 30. We're just going to go 0.10 on the US 30. We're entering this trade. Did I just take it? No. We're entering this trade on the US 30. So we're selling the US 30. Oh, going to get popped up just a little bit. Our stop loss has to be above 32,660. So our stop loss needs to be, it's going to be at 32,770. I always do a 200 point stop loss on the US 30 to begin with. I know people will think that's crazy, but the US 30 is crazy. Okay, so once we get up, if we get up 50 points or so, we'll place our stop at break even. But I always place my stop at there. So if that makes sense. Does that make sense to everybody? Hopefully it does. I'm hoping it does. Okay, so I guess that would be our second official trade, right? That would be officially our second trade in this stream. Was that correct? That would officially be our second trade. And we'll see how that goes. Oil probably was another buy. You could have done a buy on oil. That was pretty close. It had a little bit of a wick at the top, but that would have been okay. We decided to take the US 30. All right, and we'll see if we get up 40 to 50 points on the US 30, the stops will be placed at break even. Is that the third one? Okay, so we're 2 for 2 so far, right? Are we 2 for 2 so far? Gold is kicking butt, right? Gold, I placed my stops at break even, and it's doing good. So gold, we're in good shape. Oil, we're in really good shape. I shouldn't have taken that second position out. Gold was 100. Yeah, we're in good shape. We're in good shape on all of these guys. So this is easy trading. I mean, is this complicated? Is it complicated at all? The way that we look at the charts, we take trades. That's what winners get to do, right? Winners get to do whatever they want. Look at gold, and so there must be something going on. Again, there must be some news or something going on with the war. Well, yeah, in order to get into that, we were going to have at least 100 point stop loss. I always have my stop loss on gold, on the US 30 at 200 points, no matter what, to begin with. But as soon as I get up 50 points, I'm placing that bad boy at break even. So we'll see if we get to that point, right? We'll see if we get there. But once, yeah, always 200 to begin with from your entry. Always. Always, always. There we go. We're up 30. So if we get up another 20 points or so, we're throwing this bad boy at break even or plus 10, and we'll call it another win. So we're 15 points away, we're 12 points, 10 points away. I know you can do it. I know you can do it, you little devil. I know you can do it. I know you can do it, you little devil. Get to 50 and then we'll place it at plus 10. Get to 50. Get to 50, you little fricker. Get to 50. Sometimes you got to talk cute to him, you know. Sometimes you got to flirt with her a little bit. You got to take her out to dinner because the US 30 is kind of a cheeky little girl. Sometimes you got to flirt with her. You got to take her out to dinner. You know, just wine and dine her. There it is right there, 50. So we're going to go to, we're at 32,569. We're going to go to 32,549. 32,549. That's another winner, guys. 32,549. Okay, there it is, guys. Piece of cake. Oh, that's 20 points. We want 59. Excuse me. 32,59. So that's plus 10 on that one. Thank you very much. Did anybody get that? Anybody take that? Like the awesome people you are? Did anybody take that? Is that 3 for 3 now? Is that 3 for 3? So you're going to get plus 10 no matter what. I love it when trades are, and now we just forget about it, right? We don't even care. We just forget about it, and if we get up more, and you can even take it if you want to take it and you're more comfortable taking it, then just take it, right? No big deal to me. If you're comfortable with the 50 pips or 40 pips you get, then do it. Okay, so, and then on the GJ, it looks like we're down a little bit on the GJ right now. We were up really good on the GJ, but if you want to take 50, take 50. I don't care. You guys do it however you want to do it. I prefer to place my stops at plus 10, and then if I am able to make more, I make more, and that's awesome. But if you guys want to take it at more than that, or you want to just take it out, then by all means do that. There's no issues there if that's what you want to do. Oops. So we're 3 for 3 so far. And this has potential. Let's look at the US 30, and because people are like, well, where's your take profit area? Where's your, and all you have to do when you're doing this on the US 30, just go look for your next major resistance level, right? If you're saying, well, where are you going to place your stop? Where's your take profit area? And again, like I said, I usually just, where's your next resistance or support in this area? Support, right? And it doesn't mean that it's going to come down there, but your next area of support is 32,227, right? 40 or 50 on the US on the GJ. But your next major support is from 24th of February way down here, right? On the US 30. Does that mean it's going to go down there? Of course not. That doesn't mean it's going to go down there. But the highest probability is that that pairs go down to major support or resistance, and then they bounce up from there. But you're up 102 points on that. Your stop should be at like plus 40 now, maybe even plus 50. So I'm going to move my stop again to 32,510. 32,510 will get me 32,519 will get me 50 points. 32,519 will get me 50 points no matter what. 519 will get me 50 points. Everybody got that? Will get me that. That's a piece of cake. We like that. We might lose on the GJ because usually if US 30 is going down, then the GJ is going to go down too, right? Well, see, and that's different, right? And order block, you can call it order block, you can call it basic support and resistance. Order block, support and resistance are the same thing. Order block is just a fancy word for basic support and resistance. If you want to take it out, take it out. I'm just saying that chances are it's probably going to drop down to this support level. But if you want to take it out there and order block, support and resistance, what is the other fancy word that people say all the time? Supply and demand zones, they're all the same. They're just fancy words for basic support and resistance so people can package it and sell it to you. And they can sell you their course. Because it sounds really, really technical and awesome when you say order blocks or supply and demand zones. They're all the same, okay? They're basic support and resistance. It's all the same. And people can argue and say, no, it's not. It is. Okay? You can argue with me all day long. I'm not saying that this guy's arguing with me, but you can argue with me all day long. It's the same thing. Okay, I'm going to move my stop again to 32,475. So no matter what, I'm going to make a ton of money. So that's awesome. But yeah, they're all the same. Order blocks, supply and demand zones, support and resistance, it's all the same. Okay. So chances are we'll hit down to this. There it is. We're coming down to 32,227. Ooh, man, now it's jumping up. Man, this thing's going crazy. Okay, so that's why we're going to take, what is our stop loss is at 32.4. So we're going to make almost 80, 90 points. No, I'm just going to let it keep going. I don't know any better, right? I mean, my stop loss is in profit on gold, so I'm just going to let it go. And we'll see what happens. I mean, I've already made massive amounts of money on this account today. Is oil dropping with it? Well, oil is going up. Okay, so everything right now is perfect, right? I've made money 3 for 3 on those calls. So we are making a crap load of money right now. Congratulations to everybody that's, oh, it did go to 2,000 again, didn't it? Gold. And we got 5 minutes before the next candle close that we could potentially take another trade. I am copy trading them to my other accounts. Yes, correct. Yep. I am. I've got my other account that I trade, other couple accounts that I trade on my laptop that's sitting right next to me right now. So yes, I am definitely taking these trades on my other account right now too. But this is my big FTMO account, so one of my big FTMO accounts. So I just decided to trade this one tonight. 3 for 3 though so far. That's pretty damn good. You don't get this anywhere else. You don't get this. Grand Theft, do you get this anywhere else? Do you get this in any other live stream? You don't get this in any other live stream, man. We all know that. We all know that. If you don't follow me while we're waiting for these things, I have my Instagram account. You can follow me there, Ironman Futures Trading. Ironman Futures Trading. I do have a hater account. Ironman Futures Trading is a scam. I love that guy to death. He makes me so happy. Okay, so I do have a hater. If you don't have a hater account, like I always say, you're not doing anything important. Ironman Futures Trading. Let's see what my buddy. Uh-oh, I got a message. Russia's return calls. So, if you don't have a hater account against you, then you're not doing anything important. So, Ironman Futures Trading on Instagram. Follow me there. If you want to be a part of my Signal group, you can be a part of my Signal group. My Signal group kicks butt. We make lots of money in my Signal group. It's $199. It's $199 for 3 months, because I don't apologize for my time, and I'm really good at what I do. But everyone in my group that you talk to will make more than $199 in 3 months. They'll make that in the first week. They probably have made it in the first week. But I don't apologize for my time, and I never ever will. So if you want to join that group, you can get a hold of me at Ironman Futures Trading on Instagram, and I can talk to you about getting into that group, because it's a really, really good group. We make lots of money, and I don't know about you guys, but I like making money. Making money is fun. All right, so we might end up selling oil here in a few minutes on this 15-minute candle. So I'm going to get that ready because that candle looks like it might give us a sell on oil on the 15-minute. We got a few minutes left on that, so we'll see how that goes. There's no rhyme or reason to it, Harry. Sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. Usually I'll do them around this time of night, but there's no rhyme or reason to it. I have a pretty chill day tomorrow, so I decided to go ahead and do one. I hate YouTube, to be honest with you, so usually I won't do them because I hate YouTube. I think YouTube, like I've said to guys before, I think they're a bunch of communist, free speech, censoring, communist bastards. And I don't like YouTube. So I don't like to give YouTube the time of day. But it's kind of fun, especially when you are dealing with idiots. Yeah, so it's kind of fun. But I don't like to do it, to be honest with you, a lot. Because I think YouTube is... You know, they censor free speech here in America. They take down videos that I think is pretty disgusting. So I don't like to give them anything. We'll see. We got a new candle. So that didn't happen on that. Gold is probably a signal, but I'm not taking it because I'm in a buy trade. So the only time that these things the only time it doesn't apply. Okay, so for instance, if this gold candle on the 15-minute had a wick at the top longer than the body, I would not take it only if I'm already in a buy trade. So I'm not going to get out of a winning buy trade to get into a potentially winning sell trade. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay, so even if gold had that pattern, I'm not getting in a potentially winning gold trade, a sell, because I'm already in a winning buy trade. So I would just move my stops or just protect my stops on gold buys. Does that make sense to everybody? So the only time that pattern does not apply is if you're in a trade, let's say to the buy side, and then you get a sell signal and you're up on the buy trade. I just keep the buy trade in. I don't take the sell. That's the only time that the rules don't apply. Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense because it's the right way to do it. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Okay, easy, right? Easy. Are we 3 for 3 so far? Are we 3 for 3 so far? We're 3 for 3 so far, but we're down on the GJ trade. So we might lose on the GJ trade. We would lose. We would lose 70 points on the GJ. But we're making money on the US 30. We're making money on gold. We're up 80 points on gold. We're up 135. So even if we lost 70 on GJ, we'd still make profit for the night, right? Easy peasy. And this US 30 definitely could make another run down for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if the US 30 makes another run down. Hopefully it doesn't come get us first. It gets us at 475, so it has to come up another 40 points or so. Hopefully it just drops. But if it comes up 40, we make money no matter what, right? So we're happy. So we'll just see what those idiots in that other chat room are doing. We are making money in my stream. While you losers lose money in this stream. Come to a winning stream. Iron Man Trading on YouTube. We are live right now. Easy, right? That's how we do it. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Good thing chocolate didn't. We didn't listen to chocolate. Look at that gold. Look at gold go, guys. Look at gold go. Goodbye. Well done, sellers. Well done, sellers on gold. Let's congratulate you, sellers. Congrats to you, sellers, again. You lose your ass again. Well done. Well done. Well done, sellers. We love you. We love you, sellers. Well done. Well done, sellers. We love you. We're up 100 and something points on gold right now. Well done, sellers. You guys are just beautiful. Well done. Well done, sellers. You unbelievable freakazoids. Okay, so now we're going to move our stops on gold to like 1996. So no matter what we make money on that, we're going to place our stop loss and modify it to 1996. Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep doing that? That's kind of weird. Well done, sellers. Well done. We love you. That's weird that it's not letting me do that. Anyway, we'll do that later. But well done. And the US 30 is starting to come down even further again too. So well done, sellers. We love you with all our heart. You make us happy. You make us excited. And we're happy to have you, sellers. Well done. K1 is in there saying Iron Man's the GOAT. I don't know if I'm the GOAT, but I sure as heck know what I'm doing. And most of these people don't know what they're doing. So I may not be the GOAT, but the GOAT and I are friends. If that makes sense. The GOAT and I are friends, at least. And I like being friendly with people. The GOAT and I are definitely friends. Definitely friends. The GOAT likes me, I like the GOAT. You know, we have friendly relationships. Friendly relationships. All right, so we got 9 more minutes left before we would consider taking another trade. So, well done though. Well done, you wonderful people. You wonderful sellers. You lose again. You make me money, which is always a good thing when people can make me money. I always enjoy that. You may have bought me a new fly rod, and I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you. I so appreciate. I so appreciate all of you for making you're making my heart just swell. Just making my heart feel so good, so good, so very very good. So it's so beautiful. It's just. Man, I'm getting all emotional now. Just kidding. I'm not getting emotional. I'm totally kidding. I'm not getting emotional. But it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. It's just wonderful. Should we find a spot for short sell on gold? Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. On that 15-minute chart, we're going to go to the hour chart. Do you see any sellers coming into the market? On the 1 hour chart, do you see any sellers coming into the market? Do you see any sellers? Any rejection on that 1 hour chart? Stop it. Just stop it. Do you see any sellers coming into the market? You see any rejection? And maybe there will be, right? But do you see any rejection right now? then there's your answer. There's no way in heck that I'm getting into it. I would get into a sell trade on gold unless I saw sellers and some rejection candles. And plus, like we said, I'm already in a buy trade. So there's no way in God's green earth that I'm getting out of this buy trade that I entered at 1990 that I'm up 150 points on. There's no way I'm getting out of this buy trade for a potentially. Now maybe I'll move my stops up, right? Well, I didn't move my stops up to begin with, right? I don't know why this wasn't letting me do this. This was kind of weird. See, I keep clicking on that dang thing, and then, you know what? I'm going to do this. Maybe I'll do it on my other computer. So there's no reason for me to get out of a winning trade for a potentially winning trade. Does that make sense to everybody? So even if this candle, this 15-minute candle, gives me a rejection candle to sell gold, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'll just move my stops, and that'll be that. Why? I don't get why this is having such a hard time here. I don't understand why it's not letting me move my stop on this. Every time I try and click on it, it's that's just weird. All right, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, so yeah, if there's no strong rejection, then I'm not doing anything with it. Okay, so I got to wait for rejection. I don't see any rejection right now. So we are not doing a dang thing with it until we start seeing some rejection. Oil, we might get a buy here in 5 minutes. Gold, gold has passed every major resistance you can think of. The next resistance on gold is all the way up at the all-time highs, which I've been calling for weeks. I've been saying for weeks that gold is going to hit all-time highs. For weeks, I've been saying that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I got what you're saying now. Now I got to find the dang thing. There it is. I think I saw it. I'm a little bit slow, guys, so you gotta give me a second, right? Because I'm not the brightest person in the shed. I'm pretty smart though, but I'm not the brightest. I'm not the brightest. Stop loss. No, that's actually not gonna do it. Actually, I don't think. That's talking about taking a new order, but we're not gonna worry about it right now. I'm done caring about that. Maybe I'll just take it here in a little bit, and we'll make some money on it. But so yeah, what a good night so far. We are rocking and rolling on this bad boy. Rocking and rolling on this bad boy. Good thing chocolate potentially could have taken the opposite trades of me, right? Where's chocolate at? Let's ask where chocolate is. He would be 0 for 3 tonight trading against me. Just thought he should know that. I think he should know that. What's my take profit for gold? Harry, where's the next major resistance level for gold? So when you're talking about where's my take profit for gold, my question to you is where's the next major resistance for gold? Where's the next major resistance for gold? We just talked about it. Where is the next major resistance for gold? Next major resistance. Where is the next major resistance? Gold is just, guys, gold is just insane. But I've been telling you this, son of a gun, I've been telling you this for a long time. No, you'd have to go to the weekly chart or the monthly chart and go back to, I think it was July of 2020, which was the all-time high on gold at 2072. 2072 was the all-time high, and there's not a lot of resistance until that time. Does that mean it's going to go there? Of course not. But that's the next major resistance, is at the all-time high from July of 2020, right up there at 2072. Okay. Now, again, that doesn't mean it's going to go up there, but all we do when we trade is we're trading probabilities, and the highest probabilities is going to reach that high. And okay, so the US 30 took me out for plus whatever, right? The US 30 took me out for plus whatever, and good on the US 30. Okay, US 30 took me out for plus 80, I think it was. So let's look at it. Yeah, I think it was plus 80 on the US 30. Took me out. Let's see, we got, oh, it's just candle close on the 15-minute. Let's see what we got. Nothing on there. The oil almost gave it to us. You did have the tail longer than the body, but you had a wick at the top too, so I don't want to take oil. And the US 30 didn't give us one. So far so good though, right? So far so good. Gold is just absolutely freaking flying. I love it. I love that gold's flying. I love that gold's flying. I love it. 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 Keep flying, gold. I love it. It's amazing. All those schmucks that have been calling for sells all week. You can kiss my butt. There you go. So you got people in there still saying, when is the best time to sell? Look at this. You have idiots in there. Look at this. When is the best time to sell? How about no? How about no? How about no? How about you find out when there starts to be rejection, and then you just sit on your hands? When is the best time to sell? I'm telling you, you could take silver at the same time. I'm going to do a silly trade, guys. This is not an official one. I'm doing a sell on oil. Okay, I'm going to do a silly trade because I think oil might drop a little bit right now. This is not official because it's not based on the system. I'm going to gamble a little bit, and I'm going to place my stops at 121.24. No one freaking take this one, please. This is not one I want you taking. Okay, this is not official. I'm just going to see if I can't spot a little one on this, on oil. Don't take this one though. I just like the rejection up there on oil. Let's see if we can get it back down. But don't take this. This is not official. But yeah, if gold and silver should move in the same direction. Absolutely. Gold and silver should move in the same direction. Gold and silver, same direction. Yeah, gold is crazy. Gold is insane right now, and I love the fact that it's eating everybody's lunch in the gold chat room because they deserve to lose their money. Honestly, if you follow people in that chat room, you deserve to lose your money. If you follow people in Forex Aaliyah chat room, I'll let them know that too. You all deserve to lose your money. They all deserve it. I've been telling them to buy dips for weeks, and they weren't listening, so they deserve it. I'm a cold-hearted person, don't you? I'm a cold-hearted person. Yeah, thanks Putin for being a complete douchebag. I was asking my wife the other day. I'm like, should I feel really bad that I'm making a lot of money based off what's going on? Should I feel really bad that I'm making a lot of money based on that? And I should, because there's nothing fun about war. There's nothing good about war. But we make money in here. That's what we do. We make a lot of money because we are those kind of people. We are the 10% that make money. How do you think chocolate feels if he traded against me tonight? How do you think chocolate feels if he traded against me tonight? I think chocolate's probably going to the bank to see if he can deposit more money, but he probably lives in Russia, and you can't deposit more money in Russia right now because the banks are closed. So he's probably a Russian person, and he can't deposit money because the banks are closed. So I was just going to ask him how he felt about, yeah, anyway. How does he feel? How does it make him feel to know that, he was a schmuck, and he shouldn't have traded against me? He'll learn. He'll learn. But if he traded against me tonight, he'd be 0 for 3. And he would be getting hammered right now. Let's see if he said anything. Oh, he's really silent. Isn't that weird that he's really silent now? He's not responding to me. Folks, he's not responding to me. He's not responding to me anymore. He's not responding to me anymore. I wonder why he's not responding to me anymore. That's really weird. That's really weird. He's not responding anymore. What happened? Why isn't he responding to me anymore? Anybody answer that question? He's not responding to me because he knows what's up. He knows better than that. He knows not to mess around. Don't mess around, man. He knows better. He knows better. He knows better. Yeah, us Americans, we're a-holes. I'm just saying. We do live in the greatest country to ever exist, and we are a-holes. We are a-holes in the United States, and we really don't care because we are the greatest nation in the world. I'm proud of my country, right? I mean, everyone should be proud of their country, but I live in the greatest country ever to exist, and we're a-holes. We're douchebags. We're narcissists. So what? We have the greatest military. If you don't like it, then stop asking us for money or stop asking us for military help. That's what I always tell people. This is just a joke, so don't get too mad. I say, you know how I know America's the best? Because when countries need help financially or militarily, they don't call Canada. They call the United States. So when countries need help, they don't call Canada. They call the United States. That's how I know. So until people start calling Canada when they need financial help or military help, then I'm pretty sure that America is the best. Is that bad to say that? That's how I know. Call me a douchebag all you want. We're 3 for 3. Call me a douchebag all you want. We're 3 for 3. Remember what we said at the beginning. When you're a winner, you get to do anything you want. We need to play that YouTube video again. Right? When you're a winner, you get to do whatever you want. Right? When you win, and you win at trading, right? We did this one earlier.
Your best. Losers always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
There you go. I mean, that's just the bottom line, guys. That's just the bottom line. Winners get to go home and do whatever they want. Oh my gosh, look at gold. Oh my gosh, look at gold. Oh my gosh, look at gold. Look at gold. You crazy, crazy people. Thank you very much. I love you. Why I took the oil trade? I took the oil trade because I'm crazy. Azim, like I said, don't take the oil trade. I took the oil trade because I'm crazy. Is that a good enough explanation for you? I took the oil trade because I'm crazy. Is that a good enough explanation for you? Don't take the oil trade, please. I took the oil trade because I'm crazy. And I just felt like it was going to go down. I had this just, wonderful feeling in my heart, and I believed that oil was going to go down. Excuse me, yeah, it was going to go down. Don't follow that one. That was just a hunch, and I felt it in my heart. What was the thought behind it? You can see on the 15-minute chart it tried to go up, right? Buyers tried to push. You had 3 or 4 15-minute candles with buyers trying to push up, and usually if you don't push up and you have some rejection there after a period, it's going to have to come down again before it goes up. Not really. Not really. Sometimes the pound Aussie. But the reason for that was because you had almost like an hour of just sitting up there and it just didn't make any progress to the upside. So usually if it doesn't make any progress to the upside, you're going to get a move to the downside, if that makes sense, before going up. Oil is still an uptrend, obviously, but if you don't make progress to the upside, typically you'll get a move down for a little bit. So we're going to switch this to the 1 hour chart. That's the 1 hour chart, and that's the 1 hour chart. The pound Aussie sometimes I'll look at, but these are the ones I stick to. But gold, I mean, gold is cray right now. Gold is just insane, folks. I mean, it's like a freight train of beautifulness. Now I'm just rubbing it on being an a-hole. Yeah, they just move the quickest. Where is that chocolate? Where is that chocolate? I want to know where chocolate is. Can someone point me in the direction of chocolate? Oh, here we go. Now I can do it. Now I'm gonna move my stop to 2005 on gold. So no matter what, I make good money. So 2005 on gold. There you go. Stop loss moved. Son of a gun. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, folks. It's a beautiful, 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 lovely, beautiful thing. It's wonderful. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, I'm taking everything out right now. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you very much. I'm good. I don't need any more profit. I don't need any more profit today. I have gold buys. This is my FTMO account, and I'm good. I'm good with what I made. I'm still in stuff in my other account. I'm good. I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I think that's going to be it for tonight. But I am good where I'm at. Does anybody have any questions? I'm good with the amount of money I made in that account. And yeah, the US 30 on the 1 hour perhaps. Let's look at it. It's got a little bit of a wick at the top, right? Grand, and I've made so much money today that I think I'm gonna hold off on it. But it probably is a decent trade. But I think I'm gonna hold off on it because I've made enough money today. Yeah, I've made really good money. I think I'm gonna hold off on it. Brent, my IG, yeah, my IG, and like I said, I have the Signal group. My IG is Ironman Futures Trading on Instagram. I'll just show it to you right here. And then I'm good, guys. I think I'm good for honestly, I'm good for the week. Ironman Futures Trading is my Instagram account. If you want to join the Signal group, we are now 17 for 19 or so. The Signal group kicks ass. It's $1.99 for 3 months, so it's nothing. We do extremely well on that. All right. Ironman Futures Trading. I do have, like I said, I have a hater account against me. I love him to death. He makes my heart swell. He makes me want to do wonderful things. I love him to death. Ironman Futures Trading. If you want to become a member of my Signal group, it's $1.99 for 3 months, so it's like $60 a month, and you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So it's pretty cool. Okay, you're gonna make lots of money. We have fun, but we make lots of money. All right, are there any questions for anybody? I'm gonna bounce out, and we'll see you guys on another stream. Be kind to people. There's a lot of people struggling with mental health. You never know what a kind word can mean to someone that's struggling. So even though we like to have fun, be kind, say hi to someone, make them smile. Laughter is a great medicine. But there's a lot of people struggling out there, and pray for the people of Ukraine. But there's a lot of people struggling out there, and you can change their day by simply just saying a kind word to them. So let's be kind to everyone. We can have our fun, and we can talk a little bit of smack while we're streaming. But there's a lot of people that are struggling out there, and they could use just a kind word or just a friend to see how they're doing. It can really change their day. So let's make it a point to do that, and we